Hello, my name is Zaira Joshi. I'm 17 years old and I'm trying to get my associate's degree. To learn a little bit about me, I thought I would share with you a book that had a major impact on me. In 1963, The Bell Jar was published by Sylvia Plath, who at the time had been under the writing alias Victoria Lucas. The book follows Esther Greenwood, a 19-year-old who took on journalism at a magazine company in New York City. Esther goes about her day-to-day life during the internship. But during the story, Esther often reminisces about the past, giving us insight to her background, such as where she lives or what her old boyfriend was like. Esther tells the story often between the present and utilizes flashbacks to portray the past. Throughout the story, she talks about women's place in society, death, and violence. In fact, her opening for the book starts off with her thinking about electrocution of the Rosenberg family. She wonders what it would feel like to be electrocuted. To me, Esther's monologues felt very raw. She was supposed to enjoy the internship she was doing, and it was a big deal. However, she didn't end up enjoying it. Instead, she felt overcome with anxiety and dread. She became extremely depressed when she returned home and eventually sought help and was prescribed electroshock therapy, which she had to endure awake. Later on in the story, she attempts suicide and is sent to a mental hospital. The story eventually ends with her waiting to enter a conference room that determines if she'll be fit to re-enter society. The reason why this book had affected me so much was because it had been heavily based off of Plath's own life. Plath herself had been hospitalized multiple times, and she had endured multiple rounds of electroshock therapy, just like Esther did. Plath's motive and passion to write and publish a book that was vulgar at times, but described her own misery in great detail, was a brave move for the 1960s. Not only did she capture the raw feelings of a mentally ill person, but she also helped humanize them during a time where people who had mental illness were treated terribly and dehumanized. Thank you.